So this is like my fourth time doing this commentary. I haven't done commentary in a while, and I've usually been doing cut toms or live gameplays or whatever, but now I'm back to doing commentaries. Because I wanted to switch it up, and I'm pretty sure you guys are sick and tired of cut toms. If you aren't, that's cool. But yeah, I just had to tell you this story about my Valentine's Day. I know Valentine's Day was like more than 2 months ago. So, I know that this title might be a little weird to you, but it's whatever. So I just thought I'd share this story with you guys, because it wasn't too crazy, but it was pretty interesting day for me. So, yeah, let's get into it. So I guess let's actually start the night before Valentine's Day. And I was talking to my one friend on Xbox, and he says, hey, yo, the gym's open tomorrow. Do you want to play basketball? I was like, sure. And then he's like, okay, we'll contact this other guy. And this other guy happened to be our friend, too. And he's like, contact him and let him know we're playing, see if he can play. If not, it's whatever. But if he can, that's even better. And I contacted my one friend on Facebook because he was working or whatever. And I told him, I was like, hey, you want to play basketball? He's like, sure, bro, let's go. And I said, okay, sweet. And he's like, yeah, just let me know, and I'll be down there because I'm going to my friend's house to drink. And I was like, okay, it's whatever, it's cool. And now, that one friend has the tendency, he's not stupid. I know he's not dumb, but I think he makes stupid decisions from time to time. So the next day rolls around, and I would say it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. I think we were going to play basketball about 11:30, maybe 12. I'm not exactly entirely sure, but so I messaged my one friend that I was on Xbox. I got hold of him, and he's like, yo, are you ready? Are you and the other guy ready? And I was like, well, I'm ready. I don't know about him. And I finally caught up to the other guy, my other friend. About 15 minutes later, he texted me. He's like, bro, we have a problem. And I'm like, what do you mean we have a problem? He says, well, I went drinking last night, right? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, well, I have vomit all over my clothes. I'm like, you have vomit all over your clothes? He's like, yeah. And I said, well, you're not going to ruin this for me. I really want to play basketball. He's like, yeah, I know, I really do too. And I'm like, giving him the suggestions, like, hey, just put it in your friend's washer, wash your clothes. That way, when you go there again, you can pick them up, and I'll give you clothes to play basketball in, or whatever. And he's like, all right, I'll do that. So he ended up doing that after like half hour of arguing with him about something. I forget what we were arguing about, but he ended up showing up at my house like a half hour later, and we ended up going. So I messaged my one friend and said, hey, come pick this up, let's go, I'll be good. And we ended up playing basketball about an hour late than we wanted to, but better late than never. So we ended up playing for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. It was all cool. And so me and my one friend that got vomit all over his clothes, we went to go see Deadpool. That was the original plan. Basketball was kind of thrown out there at the last second. But Deadpool was the thing like a week before. So we went and saw Deadpool. Actually, first of all, I got dropped off at my house, and my friend drove to. Both of us got dropped off at my house, and I was taking my car, and I was going to take it to Walmart so that way it wouldn't be out of his way. And I would drop my car off at Walmart, and we both go ride in his car. And so we went to Walmart, and I hopped in his car, and we went to the movie theaters. And the movie theaters that we went to was about 30-45 minutes away from my actual house, because the movie theater that was like closest to us was actually got bought out, and they're remodeling and whatnot. So the movie theater we went to was farther away, and it was more expensive for the tickets. Which wasn't bad, because I actually enjoyed the service there. I did like the seats and everything else. So yeah, it was kind of worth it, and actually it was worth it. So we went and saw a movie, or before we actually got into the movie theater, it started snowing, and I'm like, oh my God, I hope this stops because on the way back it's going to be horrid. And knowing my luck, we did out of movie theaters, and it's just as bad. We had trouble finding our car when we got out of the movie theater, and then we ended up finding our car. The ride home was pretty terrible. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what kind of gadgets he has in his car, but whatever. Like I felt like I was in the passenger side, and I could feel the car kind of like slowly losing traction of the road. But this like gadget on his car, like it's popped up brake on his dashboard. And I asked him what that meant, and he said the car is braking for him so he wouldn't lose as much traction. So, it's a safety hazard or safety, I forget the word, but just something for safety. And I guess it's pretty cool. I mean, I understand that. And, so yeah, the ride home was pretty bad. Not like, conversation wise, but like, road condition wise, it's pretty bad. And so we get closer to my house, and I said, or we get closer to Walmart, and I said, or he said, hey, you want to Taco Bell? And I was like, really, bro? And he's like, yeah. I mean, I took you to the movie theater, which is out of our way, which is like 30, 45 minutes away. I was like, all right, whatever. So he ordered like 2 soft tacos. He didn't order much, and I ordered a quesadilla, which is fire, by the way. You should order it. So after Taco Bell, we went to Walmart. Dropped me off. My car was covered in the snow, obviously. Wasn't fun driving home, I will say that. So yeah, that was pretty much my Valentine's Day. It wasn't anything too crazy, but I thought I'd share with you guys anyway because I just thought it was pretty interesting, and it's whatever. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm sorry if this is not very interesting. This is my first time doing like a story cut toms. Not really cut toms because I'm not doing anything live over it. I just literally like recorded a gameplay, and this is what came out of it. So I'm not staring at a black screen, but I do have gameplay in the background playing as I'm recording this. But I'm not doing it live like I usually do a cut tom. I'm just cutting up the voice section of it to make it sound like an actual story. So let me know if you guys like this kind of stuff because I can do it more in the future. So yeah, once you guys, thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.